I think if the government's got plenty of money to build a ridiculous railway line that nobody particularly wants, they've got enough money to put money into insulating homes for people. It makes a huge difference to them. It not only makes the house warmer, it saves them money. And at the minute, everything, the gas, because the gas is going up, the electrics, everything will be going up.
Well, it's going to be the government that's going to have to do it because, they are the ones that change the laws and do what they're supposed to do.
This climate change as well, they're all saying, like, they're pointing the fingers at oil and gas and, renewable energy and all that, which is good, but they've got to look at agriculture as well, like live agriculture. I'm not vegan, but, I am sort of, I know exactly what that is all about. And that's a major thing contributing to the climate change. Chopping down all these forests and all that. What's all that about?
Is it a beautiful world we've got? Yes, we'll go about our business and we'll live in it. But it's like all our rubbish and stuff like that, they put it on these big ships and they take it wherever. I don't know where it goes half the time.
A lot of the time it goes to places where they haven't got the infrastructure to deal with.
Yeah.
So they're taking our rubbish and it's piling up on their beaches.
Yeah, and it ends up in the sea. Yeah. And people have been saying for years things need to change. The stuff that's poured into seas and the fish and that, and because of that, because the fish are eating plastic and what else are they eating, I don't buy fish now.
I think one of the horrors of England is that we live in a kind of like soft dystopia, like we're slowly moving towards all of our rights and things being infringed by the powers that be. Something like the BBC, which is a British broadcasting, I think they should give more time. I don't know how you police this or manage this, but they should give more time to more reasonable people who don't have a vested interest in something. People who are in office. Our Prime Minister is like a convicted liar, has been fired from multiple establishments for lying, can't string a sentence together with honesty. So I think it's, I don't know, across the board I think it's a terrible situation that we're in. I think it's slowly getting worse. And so I understand and empathise with the idea of direct action because no one listens to anything until there's something like that happened. And every time someone stands up for something, they're always demonised.
I'm definitely a yes for them to go out there and do whatever they can because you need people like that where they think different to me. And that, and things are getting worse and we do need people like that.
So if you were Prime Minister, what would you do to change it for your kids?
I don't know. I'd tax the super rich for a start, like mega taxes.
They've shifted the balance so much.
Yeah, it stinks. It's wrong. It's totally wrong.
What they are doing now is for Insulate Britain. And I was just reading in the Metro paper coming down where Tony Blair and his wife have never paid I forget how much it is in tax.
The greed of man and mankind will take us beyond till it's too late. And when it's too late, then we will realise. When it hurts Britain, when it hurts the world enough, when we can't feed ourselves, when the Amazon rainforest is burnt to the ground, when California turns into a dust bowl, then they might consider doing something about it, but it'll be too bloody late by then. So it's not going to happen. We're going to go over the edge, and then we'll realise, and then our kids and our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren will have to deal with the mess that we leave them. I think it was Marcel Proust who said, "To wisdom I make only promises, but pain I obey."
I'll be honest with you, I'd say a bigger percentage of me just doesn't really give a shit about it. I find I've got to force myself to but I guarantee you another thing, when I leave here now, because you've talked to us about it and made us aware of it, it's going to change things now. It'll change me. So, I mean, next time it comes on the telly, I'll switch on straight away. But that was what that lady was talking about the other day, and I'll probably sit and pay more attention. I'll become more aware. Maybe I'll decide one thing, maybe I'll decide another thing. Who's to say?